Welcome to Jammin with the Richards, and we're just sitting here in the cool. We'd like to have a discussion about mothers. It's a very special day for all the moms out there. We just want to highlight some stuff about moms. First of all, I'd like to recognize Tammy as the mother of my children. Happy Mother's Day. You're a great mom. I'm happy to have you as the mother of my children.
Thank you. Maybe I should ask why.
Well, being a mother is not an easy task. You give your all parenting and mothering your children. I salute you for that.
Thank you. Seeing that you're so kind in saluting me as a mom, I'd like to ask, what is your most special memory of your mother?
My most special memory of my mom, Dorothy May Thompson Barrett. She's a super mom. The word super means magnificent. You're a superstar, good at what you do, go the extra mile. One special moment I can remember, it might seem insignificant, but I can remember vividly. My mom being a domestic worker, taking care of 4 children, single mom. I could remember being very poor. One evening I remember we were hungry. Grandmom came home with a bundle of callaloo. I can imagine she was very tired. She that with some rice. That was the best meal I've ever had. Thinking about it and the sacrifices that she has made for us, I could feel the love and taste the love in the meal at that time. Big up, Mom. I love you dearly. Your blessing is there for you.
So tell me, Andrew, that's such an awesome story. You spoke about callaloo and white rice, I would imagine.
Yeah.
That was the best meal that you've ever had. I can imagine that as children, you would turn your noses down on just callaloo and rice. What made that meal special for you?
When your mom makes something for you, it doesn't matter what. It's always gonna be special. What made it so special? I was hungry. You being a domestic worker, you're maybe at work from maybe 8 to 5. Then you have to take a taxi to get home. I'm sure she was tired, but there was nothing in the house to eat that day, because my brothers would have picked something for my sister and I imagine she went to the market on her way home to get that callaloo, maybe that rice, and then she came home and cooked it, and she didn't complain, she didn't frown, and we ate and we had our belly full and we went to bed. That is special for me. I don't think steak or any big meals would suffice to what she did that day for us as a family.
I want to zoom in on the fact that Andrew is here remembering how appreciative he was of that meal. For me, hearing that, it's not the meal itself that's important. It's the kind of mother that she was to now have such a son. That's saying the highlight was the sacrifice that she made. He understood that she would have worked all day as a domestic helper, cleaning somebody's house, probably cooking their dinner, and still having the energy to make dinner for them, whatever it was that she had, and how meaningful that was, special for Andrew. I too want to say, Mommy Dorothy, Happy Mother's Day. You've been an excellent mother, and thank you so much for the son that you have poured into, who is now a father to our children in our family.
I'm fortunate to have 2 moms. Being the first child from my father, who has his family, I inherited a stepmom, Ione Richards. I can remember something special about her as well. Very calm lady. I've never heard her shout. I can remember how respectful she is to my father and her family, and I really adore that. But one highlight, I used to spend summertime with my dad. Food is so universal. Food connects people. Food brings back memories of our experiences. She taught me how to make lemonade. It might be simple, but I still remember it. And whenever I'm drinking lemonade, I'm making lemonade, I remember my stepmom.
And can I just say that you make a mean lemonade? I enjoy lemonade that you make.
We would just go and pick the lemon from the tree, and I can remember where it was right in Wales district. She would say, oh, time to make the lemonade, lunchtime. I'll go pick lemons, and then I would make the lemonade. So thank you. Lime. Yeah.
Because we use lime in Jamaica to make lemonade.
So thank you, Mom Ione, and thank you for being an awesome stepmom.
Yes, I can attest. She calls Daddy, Andrew's dad, Richie. But she doesn't just say Richie. It has such a rich sound when she says Richie. I really appreciate our mothers, the mothers that I have inherited through Andrew. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy Ione.
Yes. What about your mom? Would you like to share something about your mom?
Definitely. I think we're talking about our most special memory
Yes.
of our mothers.
Yes.
Yes, I'm fortunate to have Sadie Chambers. I don't have one special memory. My mother was very, very influential in my life. My memories of my mom are about her sacrifices for us. She had 6 children. I think she knew every single one of us. I'll tell you a little bit about her. She was a school teacher and she spent 33 and a half years of her career working at one particular school. She had many opportunities for upgrading, but I remember her saying she's not taking on anything else because she wants to be there for her children. That is her life. To her, leading would have taken away from that. When she was on the morning shift, she would see us off and we would see her when we got home. When she was on the evening shift, she would spend time with us. Then she would go to school, and when we got home, either she's there or we are running to meet her walking home from school. She would get up at 3 o'clock every morning to pack us all nutritious lunches. I remember, Andrew, when it was athletics time, sports day, we would get some extra nutrition for the sports day.
Boost.
Yes, we're getting Milo, the food drink of champions, in a thermos, right? I know that we did well in school, partly because of how dedicated she was to our nutrition, in raising us and making sure that we had books that we could read and investing in our education. She would stay up with me, and I remember my anthology of poems that I did in grade 6. She drew the aeroplane on the cover of my project. But the most special memory I had of my mom is in my teenage years. She would go away and then come back with wonderful things. My dresses would always be a little bit longer and would be a little bit different from my sisters. And one day I questioned that, and she said to me, well, your body is a little bit different, so this is why I buy those kinds of clothes for you. That lesson in modesty, how you carry yourself, is so important.
And how you do the same for your daughter now.
Yes, and I don't know if my daughter appreciates that.
I'm sure at that time, Tamara, you felt a bit different. Weren't you getting the same outfit or the same type of clothes your sister is getting?
Or allowed to wear certain clothes.
But now you understand.
Yes, the thing about it is that I didn't understand initially, and then I asked. And when she told me, I got a totally different outlook. I think for her to actually have that conversation with me in such a way that, of course, as a teenager, that I could understand is a blessing in itself. Today, I'm very grateful for the lessons that I've learned from my mom and the influence that she still has in our lives.
Well said. We're all here because of mothers, and I know sometimes there might be tensions, relational problems. Sometimes we might feel a little bit indifferent. Remember, without our mothers, we wouldn't be here. So let us celebrate them. Let us show them all the love. Give them all the attention they need. Just be good children.
Yes, and I want to give special acknowledgement to those who are watching who may have lost their mothers.
Yes.
Reflect on the special memories that you have. And those who are struggling with difficult memories or difficult relationships with their mothers, I just want to encourage us to remember that we ought to honor our mother and our father when they give us grief. Though our mothers, they are humans too.
Yes.
Let us commit to giving them grace, because God knows they have given us lots of grace as we were growing up.
I can attest.
And even now as we are growing up. Yes? Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for jamming with us, the Richards.
Yes. And please remember to
like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
and subscribe.